2024 has been a great year for animated movies, starting from Kung Fu Panda 4 to Sonic 3. So for that purpose, we're gonna show you top 10 best animated movies of 2024. So get ready and let us get into the video.
お母さん。
アーニャさん、目を閉じていてください。
Number 10, Imaginary 2024. This is a fantasy film that follows the story of a young girl named Kylie, who after a tragic loss finds solace in her imaginary friend, a creature named Imaginary. As they navigate Kylie's grief, they must confront a darker entity that threatens to consume her and the joy she has left. The film explores theme of imagination, loss, and the importance of friendship, while blending elements of fantasy and adventure.
いかがです、水シャッフルアップ。ようこそ。
Number 9, Despicable Me 4. This movie kicking long legs from top spot. If you saw that scene in The Office when Will Ferrell's character Vickers was in the same room as Steve Carell's Gru and thought this tension was exploring, then Despicable Me 4 is an excellent choice for you. Can you believe this? That he found that happiness he was looking for. However, his son Gru Jr. disagreed. But that's not Gru's only problem. His nemesis Maxine fresh out of slumber and have revenge idea on his mind.
You! You did this to me! You fraud!
Come on, girls, clean up on aisle 9. I've always wanted to say that. Just right over here.
What does that lady want?
Lady? I didn't see a lady.
Number 8. Spy X Family Code White. Mr. and Mrs. Smith meets anime spy action comedy. The fate of the world rests in the hands of an extraordinary family. Meet the dad, Lloyd Forger, the top spy in his agency, assigned to Operation Strix, a mission so critical that he had to go to undercover so deep that he needed to acquire a wife and a daughter. Enter the mom, your Forger, a skilled assassin. Together, their adopted daughter, Anya, who happens to be a telepath, completes this unusual family. But when Operation Strix is threatened by an emergency of a new agent, the Forger family must unite and work together to protect world peace.
世界観が全くわからん。
アーニャさん、それは私のもの。許しません。
ヨナさん、落ち着いて。
Number 7. The Wild Robot. This movie is about Rose, a robot who finds herself alone on a wild, remote island. She doesn't know where she came from and why she is there, but her primary challenge is to figure out how to survive in this unfamiliar environment. Rose begins learning survival skills from the island's animals, and over time she starts to bond with them, especially when she cares for an orphaned goslin. The animals eventually accept her, and the island becomes her home. However, her mysterious past catches up with her, threatening this newfound peace. The film is an adaptation of Peter Brown's beloved children's book, known for its heartwarming theme of kindness, survival, and motherhood.
The DreamWorks Wild Robot is a must-watch. This is a kind of a movie which leaves an impact. Unlike typical movies about super advanced robots created to make human life easier, the Wild Robot takes a refreshing turn.
But he has a chance.
The story kicks off with a robot crash landing on a remote jungle.
Number 6. If. This is a live-action animated fantasy movie which explores the world of ifs, or imaginary friends that children outgrow and forget. The main character, B, played by Kaylee, can see these imaginary friends, and she discovers that her neighbor, portrayed by Ryan, has the same ability. Together, they embark on an adventure that delves into their unique talents and the nature of these imaginary beings. The movie blends comedy, fantasy, and heartwarming elements, featuring a cast that includes Steve Carell, Alan Kim, and others. It brings to life various quirky imaginary friends, such as Giant Purple Monster, voiced by Carell, adding to the whimsical charm of the story.
Because those nightlights don't do anything. That's why. That's why.
Like, sure, Mom, you got a job to do. You're doing great. But let me ask you something. You put this kid to bed, who's gonna watch over Poughkeepsie?
Can you see this guy?
Okay, here we go.
Nope.
Number 5. Kung Fu Panda 4. As Po gets older, and he has to become the spiritual leader of the Valley of Peace, he should find someone else for his position, which is Dragon Warrior. However, during that time, he faces a new villain called the Chameleon, a shape-shifting sorcerer with the power of summoning dead kung fu masters and steal their skills. Po takes an adventure to Jupiter City with then a wanted thief to stop the chameleon. What Po didn't expect was the return of a bunch of his enemies, including Shen and Tai Lang. Po's journey leads him to confront the chameleon, who transforms into different forms, including Po himself.
Highest mountain to the lowest valley, the Tai Lung lives, and no one will stand in his way, not even the great Dragon Warrior.
Moana 2 is an upcoming animated movie which is going to be released in theater on November 27, 2024. Moana 2 is set 3 years after the first film and follows Moana's new adventure, exciting journey. She ventures beyond the family shore of her island in search for other civilization across Oceania. This time, Moana is joined by her demigod friend Maui, as well as new crew of unlikely sailors. The story promises to explore dragons and long-lost seas, filled with unknown challenges and adventures. Same as first part of Moana, voice acting has done by Devin Johnson and Auli. Number 3. Orion the Dark. This is an animated movie which tells a story of an overthinker young boy who is afraid of almost everything, including his crush. However, he has a really strong fear of dark. His anxiety takes on a form when Dark, a personified version of his fear, appears to help him confront and overcome it. Together, they embark on an adventurous journey that forces Orion to face the things he is afraid of. In a fun and visually captivating world, the film dives into themes of childhood, fear, and personal growth, presenting these ideas in a way that both entertaining and emotionally engaging for audience of all ages. Critics have praised this movie for its ambitious storytelling and its thoughtful exploration of fear, while also appreciating its charming animation and voice performances.
I need to inspire him, and your work's the most inspirational stuff in the whole nighttime.
Sorry about the cucumber.
Usually.
Stop. Don't say one more word. Creating a dream is a very delicate art. That means anything you say or even think could influence.
Number 2, Sonic 3. This movie is going to be released in December 2024. Follows Sonic, Tail, and Knuckles as they face off against their most powerful enemy, who is Shadow the Hedgehog, which is played by Keanu Reeves. When Shadow is dedicated his energy and power to use the Eclipse Cannon to destroy this planet, it makes Sonic and his friends to team up with Dr. Robotnik. The movie got inspiration from the Sonic Adventure 2 and the Shadow the Hedgehog video game. Same as other movies, the movie is expected to continue with strong visual effects, fast action, and humor that appeals to both kids and nostalgic fans of the franchise. Plus, the teamwork between Sonic, Tails, Knuckles, and even Dr. Robotnik should bring us a mix of action and funny scene to make us laugh as hard as we can.
Knuckles, no! My turn. Can we just talk about this?
Number 1, Inside Out 2. As Riley tries to adapt her teenage years and join hockey camp, the puberty alarm in headquarters goes off when new emotions comes inside. As we know, in Inside Out 1, there have been some emotions like joy, sadness, anger, disgust, and fear managed to put Riley on a good track. But what they didn't expect is a bunch of new emotions like envy, ennui, embarrassment, nostalgia, and anxiety. These emotions struggles to adapt it as they navigate the complexity of adolescence, including puberty, new friendships, and high school. And those new emotions that I just mentioned are gonna get inside the mix, making things even more complicated to Riley as she tries to find her sense of self. As myself, I really enjoyed the movie, and Inside Out 2 has been praised for its emotional depth, humor, and creativity. The movie is an excellent continuation of the first film, showcasing Riley's growth as she enters her teenage years. Honorable mentions: Ultraman Rising.
Single day. The world needs you to become something more.
Robot Dreams. Demon Slayer.
長次郎
心に燃やせ限界を超えろ俺は縁柱煉獄杏次郎
レゴさん
日本一色と欲にまみれたド派手な場所。これが吉原い。
Harold and the Purple Crayon.
Are you okay?
My insides are coming to my outside.
I thought I saw a moose.
I'm a moose.
Oh my god, you have a concussion. Come on, Harold.
That's it for today's video. If you enjoyed the video, please don't forget to give us a like and subscribe. And if you are looking for best horror movies of 2024, watch this video.